Hello everyone, my name is Parker Victor. I'm here to talk about the OPT model today and how it relates to performance enhancement and athletic potential. As sports performance professionals, our main goal is to give athletes the tools they need to perform their sport at the best of their abilities on a more consistent basis. This can be achieved by adapting a comprehensive, systematic, and integrated approach to training athletes outside of their sport practice. The ability for athletes to move efficiently in multiple planes of motion, accelerate, decelerate, create force, and stabilize their bodies are all crucial aspects that can be trained to help increase performance potential and decrease their risk of injury. The OPT model achieves these goals by enhancing neuromuscular efficiency and utilizing the stretch shortening cycle. Neuromuscular efficiency is the ability for the human movement system to allow agonists, antagonists, synergists, and stabilizers to work together to produce force, reduce force, and dynamically stabilize the entire movement system. The stretch shortening cycle is an eccentric contraction followed immediately by a concentric contraction of the same muscle. This is usually seen as the main goal of plyometrics and the ability of an athlete to store force and use it in a quick and powerful movement. The OPT model follows a systemic and progressive three-phase program. The first phase being stabilization. Once the stabilization is complete, the athlete can then move into the strength phase. The strength phase incorporates stabilization exercises and working on that core strength while also increasing maximal strength of the prime mover muscles. The strength phase includes three phases within itself: strength endurance, hypertrophy, and maximal strength. Following the completion of the second phase, the athlete can then enter the third phase, which is power training. The athlete now has the capability to move into this phase, having completed the stabilization and power phase, and they have the tools in their toolbox to start moving weight and producing force at a faster level. The power phase aims to develop the speed and power at which an athlete can produce muscular actions. In increasing force production, the athlete will be able to generate more force efficiently and move in multiple planes of motion to help increase their athletic potential on the field. In the end, following the proper phases of the OPT model gives athletes the tools they need to enhance their performance. Following each phase, each of the three phases of the model gives athletes enough variation and individualization in their exercise programming. Each phase should allow the athletes enough time to adapt and gain the necessary components of training before going on to the next phase. This will also help decrease their risk of injury. Together, the three phases, stability, strength, and power, all help to shift that force velocity curve up and to the right, which is a positive thing for athletes. Stability training alone helps develop the appropriate balance and core musculature that athletes need to stabilize their spine and decrease risk of injury, also in other joints. Strength training improves the body's ability to create force, while power training improves that force production rate. Following the OPT model gives each coach an outline and provides the athletes with the proper tools they need to ultimately become a better all-around athlete. With specific sports training included, they will have all the tools in their toolbox that they need to increase their athletic potential and increase their performance on the field. Therefore, following the OPT model is a great way to get athletes to buy in to the whole process and increase and ultimately win some championships as a team. Thank you very much.